what? It's your brother Uncle Von, you see R&M. Once again, you're tuned in to R&M RBG TV. Of course, by now, you already know that we do keep it G. Raw and uncut common sense for the common people, dealing with the common issues, and of course, you already know we are trying to seek those common solutions. So all in together now, family, say nice, loud, and proud. You already know it. What's the method, motto, motivation, madness, as well as the mission? It's black love, because you already know that black love is the cure for the black nation, family, so let's get it. Today's going to be very brief, straight to the point, not even really words of my own, but it's something I want to present to the family for those who have never seen this before or even heard these words. I'm not sure what I really want to call it. I think I want to call it something on the lines of message from Wazungu, a warning, and the encouragement. Now, just listen to what's being said. Don't focus on the image that you see, because I already know some people get caught up emotionally and superficially or whatever on first glance value, and that completely shuts down their mode of listening, their mode of reasoning and understanding, whatever. So what I'm telling you now, just listen to what's being said. Don't necessarily pay attention to the messenger, but pay attention to the message, because he's sending two different messages at one time to two different people. The first message, nonetheless, is a warning. Straight up now, it's a flat-out warning. I like to even go a step further. It's a warning from the inside. Just think about it. When you talk about things like race, racial uplift, racial integrity, etc., 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 right? Because that's something you just can't run from, especially here in America. 3Ks, don't get it twisted. You can't run from that word, race. You can't run from it. This is what the whole country or establishment was established off of, right? Not to go too far off on a tangent, but nonetheless, like I said, listen to the warning that's being sent, and then simultaneously listen to the encouragement that's being sent to you, to us, to we. Again, don't pay attention to the messenger. Listen to the message. Listen with clear ears so you can get a clear understanding, so you can get a clear reasoning and go about your merry old way. Handle your mission, your MOS, and your respected lane of operation as black people working toward the black collective, and let's make it happen. Now, the reason why I want to bring this up, because, not for nothing, these are messages that's pretty much been sent and being said from way back up until the present day, and will be said until it's implemented. And we're talking about racial dollars, the recycling of black dollars, the circulating of black dollars, the passing on of black dollars, black economy, black economics, whatever you want to call it. Baba Garvey taught us about that. Those before him taught us about that. Those after him taught us about that. Those today teaching us about that. Shout out to Dr. Claude Anderson. He's one of the primary ones, one of the biggest ones. We have to control our bread. We got to control our finances. We got to control our revenue stream. Pass it on, pass it on to each other so we can sustain each other, do what we need to do for each other, one individually, two collectively. That's the ultimate goal, right? And not for nothing, can't do nothing without bread. You can't escape bread. Bread is there. Money is there. You need it. It is what it is. So with that being said, at the end of the day, you already know how it is out here, family. We do a whole bunch of rah-rah, we do a whole bunch of talking, a whole bunch of marching, a whole bunch of protesting, this, that, and the third. But the minute money comes into the play, somebody speaks up some more money, somebody brings up the word economics or whatever, folks get eerie. But at the end of the day, you have to look at the competition around you. We're talking about race, right? Race is a competition, right? Somebody's trying to win. Everybody's trying to win within their own respective people's lanes, operations. You should be trying to win. So therefore, yes, you can't escape race. But again, when it comes to racial dollars, black people have issues with that. We're too selfish. We've been taught to be selfish. And we've been living in that manifestation for quite some time, to the point where it's second nature. First nature, even, to be selfish. Now, yes, we know self-preservation is the first thing, rule of warfare and life as a whole as it is. Cool, we get that. But that's not the type of preservation I'm talking about. I'm simply talking about being greedy. I'm simply talking about being envious, jealous, and selfish. All of that put in the pot. which keeps the trust level down, which keeps the rapport down, which keeps the morality down, which means since if I can't trust you and I'm not motivated to be around you, whatever, I'm not going to put my money in your hand. I'm not going to put money in your pocket. Now, I do what I can to take from you, but I'm not going to put you, we're not going to put each other on. That's my ultimate point. Along with that, right? Again, you can't run away from finances if you talk about revolution, evolution, uplift, advancement, establishment. You can't run from finance. That's one of the primary foundations that you need to accomplish all of that. Because think about it. On a revolution tip, who's going to fund your military? Who's going to fund your defense, your security? On a health and nutrition, whatever, who's going to buy the necessary materials as well as lands in the stand and third to start planting these crops? On the educational level, who's going to, where's the funding coming from or whatever to establish the schools and continue to sustain the schools on a year and semester basis? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You can't run from finances, family. So at the end of the day, we need to stop being played like the game and play the damn game to win. Like I said a minute ago, race to competition. You want to win. You want to come in first place. You feel what I'm saying? And you need your money to do that. Money affects everything that we're trying to do, from the spirituality and religious discussions and topics that we just deal with, whatever. Because think about it. Who's going to build our temples, our mosques, our shrines, and you know what I'm saying, things like that, our churches or whatever? Who's going to build this stuff? Where's that funding going to come from? Or are we going to continue to go into the same old stuff that we've been doing weekend after weekend or week after week? You feel me? But once we get our bread straight, everything will fall in line because we're secured, if you will. Financial security, whatever, is a very big deal. It's a very big deal on an individual level, you as a person, me as a person, all the way up to the collective, dealing with our relationships, dealing with us as a united people. And when I'm talking about united people, I'm not talking about this mass utopia that everybody would love to see, but it's unrealistic. I'm simply talking about a functioning environment, a sustaining environment, a community. Very simple. I'm talking about a community. We talk about community all the time. We say the words like black community all the time. At the end of the day, the actual manifestation of a black community has yet to come. Like I said before, we're too selfish, we're too greedy, we're too envious, we're too spiteful, we're too selfish. So I said that already, but you get my point. We don't think as a total body. We think as individual limbs. And at the end of the day, like I said before, you're going to need that money. So what I want you to do, like I said, listen to what's being said. Get your mind right. Just listen.
Hi, guys. Black America is potentially the most dangerous group of humans alive today. Dangerous to who? Dangerous to the corporate empire, Illuminati, imperial scum, whatever you want to call them, white supremacists. Why are they dangerous? Well, there's 45 million black Americans. And the reason they're dangerous is because they're quite easily united. It might seem not true because there's so much division within black people in America, but the only reason they're divided is because the corporate empire spends billions of dollars keeping them divided because they are potentially dangerous.
Gotcha.
What makes them dangerous? Well, 45 million people united in the US would be very dangerous. What kind of things is dangerous? Well, you might think I'm talking about protesting or getting together and rallying and that kind of stuff. Well, no, that's not dangerous because the US can handle that stuff. They're set up for it. They can imprison an indefinite amount of people. That's not the kind of danger I'm talking about. 45 million people united could do some serious damage to the financial market.
Yes, sir.
I mean, if you had 45 million united people that got together and decided they're going to create an alliance and they're going to decide on a daily basis how they spend their money, that would be dangerous.
Listen.
The thing that threatens the corporate empire, Illuminati, whatever you want to call them, the thing that really threatens them is a group that can control their bank accounts. So really, for me, it's really simple. Black America needs to unite for one reason: to control how black money is spent. That's it. That's it in a nutshell. If Black America united 100% and created websites, Facebook, whatever, a way where there's a body or a board or whatever, and you guys decide how you're going to spend your money on a daily basis, it's a game changer. It means that you control the scum that is oppressing you. They will not be able to handle that. It's a big thing. I know it's a really hard thing to organise, but you can do it because Black America is a united people, really. They're a natural race that identifies with each other and supports each other, really. I mean, the divisions are just corporate empire scum investing money into keeping you guys divided. So I'd forget about it. Don't even think that you can't do it, because you can. And it's that simple. Control how black money is spent and you win the game.